Forearm Pilates here. Welcome to my workout. So today's class, I've called it Awesome Arms and Abs because that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on obviously some arm work, but on the floor, doing our forearms plank. And of course, that, as you know, that is one of the best exercises you can do to work the whole body. So we're working the arms as well as the abs or the core and our back. So it's awesome arms and abs. Okay, so I hope you like that. All right, feet hip distance apart, lift the rib cage, open up the chest, shoulder blades back and down, neutral spine position. Remember, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Make sure there's no weight on the neck or the head. If you have the head forwards, it really puts a lot of pressure there. So draw that chin back, lift the rib cage to the head, just relax this nicely on your shoulders. Okay, neutral spine position. If you're using the activation band, remember to use it to activate your core, push out a little bit. Make sure you've got all your equipment, mats, grips, weights, arms, because mixed level class, water. Okay, and away we go. So feet hip distance apart, check your knee alignment, as I said, push out against your bands, engage your core, shoulder blades back and down, 3 points of connection, looking at yourself from the side. Okay, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out, close that rib cage, draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, don't overarch the back, lengthen that lumbar spine, and then relaxing the upper body. Relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Straighten the legs just a little bit so you get a good stretch there in the back of the legs. All right, breathing in, breathing out. Slowly coming up, draw those abdominals in. Tuck the chin in so you're getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. At the same time, and back to your start position. Posture check, neutral, 3 points of connection. Up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth, close that rib cage, draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, lengthen the lumbar spine, relaxing the upper body, relaxing the arms, head, neck and shoulders. No tension here, just straighten the legs just a little bit so you get a stretch, starting to get a stretch, a warm-up stretch in the back of the legs there. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up. Keep your knee alignment. Have a look at your knees, make sure they're not rolling in. Tuck the chin in, all the way back up. Okay, feet hip distance apart, so just loosen up the upper body. Again, very important, lift the rib cage, open up the chest, and your head sits back, so chin retracted. And just relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Now this movement here, this circle comes from the shoulder joints. Okay, so try not to lift the arms here. Relax the arms completely, abdominals in, and just work on the shoulder joint, mobilizing the shoulders, breathing in and out. Don't worry if it's a bit crunchy, that's normal. Breathing in and out. Focus on opening up the chest, shoulder blades back and down as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, hands on the shoulders, so continue that movement. And then the arms, raise the hands, keep the shoulders down, elbows back, breathing out, stretching up. Open the arms slightly behind you so you fling the shoulder blades, keeping the neutral spine position. Breathing in, breathing out, elbows back, together with the ears, reaching up, draw the abdominals in, and then a little bit further with the arm stretches coming from the shoulder blade, from your upper back. Good, all right, and from there we're just going to stretch out the back of the arm, so take the hand back, stretch the arm down, so it's in preparation for our awesome arms workout tonight. Okay, stretching back. Good. All right, arms behind you, shoulders back and down. Raise one shoulder and lengthen. So shrug one shoulder, breathing in, breathing out, core muscles. Breathing in and out. Good. And the other one, breathing in and out, lengthening, breathing in and out. One more. That's it. And then both together. Breathing in, breathing out. Up and down, and then just taking it out to the side a little bit, keeping the arms slightly behind you, so you're warming up your shoulder blades, your upper back, there, there, and relax. All right, keep the arms slightly behind you, abdominals in, And we're just going to relax the chin forwards and back. Breathing in, lengthening the back of the neck. Drop the chin down slightly. As well as you draw the chin back, breathing in, breathing out. And then lift the chin up and chin to the chest, head forwards. Slowly coming up, breathing in, breathing out, head forwards. Draw those abdominals in. Remember to keep the abdominals in if you can. That's it, back to the centre, chin retracted, jaw up to the ceiling. Lengthen this shoulder away. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthen. And again. There. Good, back to the centre. Turn the head to the side, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, open the chest a little bit more. And roll that head forwards, brush the chin to the chest. Up to the other side, look over the shoulder, breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly. Good, back to the centre, keep the chin retracted, postural alignment, and relax the ear to the shoulder. Make sure this shoulder doesn't lift. In fact, lengthen it away. We could even take it behind your back, just to slide the arm a little bit further away to get more of a stretch in the shoulder. Add the arm in, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and the other side, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, stretching. Good, take the hands behind the head, tuck the chin in, breathing out, head forwards. Open up the shoulder blades. Good, and slowly come back up. Great. Okay, legs a little bit wider. We're going to go into our side lunge stretches, hip flexor stretch. You can use the bands here if you want to, like I've done before, or the weights up to you, or we'll just use the ball. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, sink the hips back, remember, draw the abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down. And very important that you're not adjusting, that the head jutting forwards, shoulders tense, shoulders back and down, chin retracted all the time. Thinking about that alignment. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, there. Good, abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down, breathing in, breathing out, side to side. Nice and slowly, have the legs as wide as you want to. Okay, it's not a competition, you're just trying to improve that flexibility in the inner thighs here. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, hold it one side, take the legs a little bit wider, sink the hips back if you want to, and turn the feet out for a little bit more of a stretch there. Good, bring the feet back in. Same thing, the other side. Turn the feet out, sink the hips back. Make sure you can feel that stretch in the inner thigh. All right, bring the feet back in a little bit. We're going to turn to the side for our hip flexor stretch. Okay, you can add the bands in here or weights if you want to, or just the ball. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, squat down, tip the pelvis under. Now make sure your back is straight here, so you've still got from here to here your 3 points of connection, chin back. Try not to get into this position here. All right, breathing in, breathing out. So abdominals in, tip the pelvis under. Go lower if you want to, it's up to you, take a bigger step. Elbows level with the ears, stretch up and over, draw the abdominals in. Good, and back, breathing in, up and over. Tip the pelvis under, draw the abdominals in and back, stretching up, elbows level with the ears. Lift the chest up and back, tip the pelvis under, stretch. Good, and back. So trying to feel that stretch all the way through your abdominals into your back from your hip flexor. So swap sides, squat down a lot or not, up to you. Back nice and straight, breathing in, breathing out. Activate that hip flexor, elbows level with the ears, stretching up, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, draw the abdominals in and back, up and over, tip the pelvis under. Good, and we're going up, lift the chest up a little bit more. Stretch it up and back, draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, stretch the arms up from the shoulder blades, no hunching. Good, and relax. Okay, hope you felt that stretch there. Pop the weights or ball down for a minute and we'll just go into our general thigh stretch. Knees level, 3 points of connection, back nice and straight, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Now if you can balance, take the hand off the wall. If you're a bit wobbly, hold your ear. Or you can hold the foot with both hands. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under a little bit more. Draw the abdominals in. Good, and relax. Okay. Just my... Okay. Nice and straight, knees level, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Remember 3 points of connection in the spine. Chin back, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Okay, so we're going to go into the first part of our awesome arms. So grab your weights or your exercise band, and I'm going to show you some different options. Obviously, if you haven't got a band, you haven't got some weights, or you don't want to use them, that's fine. We can work the arms just as well by making a fist with the arms. I've shown you this before. Okay, so first of all, we just go into our normal squatting, feet hip distance apart. Make sure the knees are level with second or third toe, and make sure when you bend your knees, the knees and thighs don't go forwards. You hinge the hips back, so you're keeping that alignment there. And all important, obviously, 3 points of connection, chin retracted, and then breathe it in, breathe out, squeeze the bicep muscles, push the heels into the floor as you come back up. So do watch that alignment there. Breathing in, breathing out, going back down. We'll add the arms in a minute. Breathing in, breathing out, squeeze the bicep muscles, and coming back up, push the heels into the floor. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go over the bands in a minute. If you've got the weights, keep the shoulders down, shoulder blades engaged. As we go down, we're just doing front raise. It's called a shoulder front raise. So you bring the arms up to here, squeeze the bicep muscles, abdominals in, push the heels into the mat as you come back up to work a little bit harder. If you want to use the band, you're going to have to do one at a time, one arm at a time. So here, we're going down and up, breathing in, breathing out. Try not to lift the shoulders first. Lift the hands. That's it. Squeeze the bicep muscles. Breathing in, breathing out, down, squeezing. Maybe we can we're working the abdominals here as well. If you draw those abdominals in, obviously bicep muscles and legs, but the arms. That's the focus of today. Swap legs. So you're going to rest the foot on the other band. Same thing. This way around. Breathing in, breathing out. There. Squeeze the bicep muscles. Push the heel into the mat. Going down. Squeezing. Keep the chin retracted. 3 points of connection in the spine. Do as many as you feel comfortable with. Keeping the band under the foot. Okay, that's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so change arms again. And this time we're going to do what we call a lateral raise. Okay, so again, if you're using the band, you want to do one side then the other. If you've got the weights, we can take it out like that. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. As you come back up, squeeze the bicep muscles, push the heels into the mat. That's it there. If you're using the weights, okay, you can do 2 positions with the hands that way, or you can turn the hands that way. That's it, just to work those shoulders a little bit differently. Okay, so that's if you're doing the weights. If you're using the bands, again, band under one foot, hands, same thing. So remember to lead with your hips. Your hips go back first, squeeze the bicep muscles, push the heels into the mat as you come back up. Keep the shoulder blades back and down to work a bit harder. Okay, and then the other side, stretching back, good. Breathing in, breathing out. As you come back up, breathe in, breathe out again, squeeze. So you're doing that breathing twice. Again, when you're squatting, you can go down a bit lower if you want to. Up to you, put a bit more energy into it, speed it up a little bit. Choice is yours. Good. Okay, so do as many as you want to. And then we're going to do, a bit later on, we're going to do our elbows side plank, so that works really biceps and triceps as well as the shoulders. Great. Okay, come back to the center. Take the arms out, open the shoulder blades, and just go into that nice stretch for the upper back. And then you're going to reach one arm a little bit further forwards for the stretch in the shoulder. There. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. And interlace the fingers, turn the hands inside out. Elbows level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Stretching up, draw the abdominals in. And then up and over. Slowly come up. Remember, you're leading with the rib cage here. Try not to pull from your lower back. Up and over. Good. Breathing in, stretching up. Up and over. Good. Back to centre. So we're going to go into our deep arm stretches, deep shoulder stretches with a little bit of upper body rotation. So right arm over left, lock the elbows if you can. If you're not able to, just take the arm across. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, push the elbows away, open the shoulder blades, and then we're just going to rotate that upper body. So keep the feet, knees and hips facing the front. Turn the head in the other direction. This gives you a really good stretch in the shoulder joint there. And back, breathing in, breathing out. Try and keep the hips facing the front, try not to twist. Turn the head in the other direction. Breathing in, breathing out. So just helping the upper body flexibility. Movement, elbows away and extend the forearms further forwards, opening up the shoulder blades. Good. Left over right, so same thing the other way. Push the elbows out, breathing in, breathing out. Turn your upper body to the side, turn the head in the other direction. Good, and back, breathing in, breathing out. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Good, back to the centre, elbows away and extend the forearms further forwards. Brilliant. Okay, take the arms behind you, reaching up, shoulders down, stretching, draw the abdominals in, and relax one more time, stretching. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to get ready to go down onto the mat. Take your shoes off, have a little bit of water. Remember to keep hydrated. Okay, take your shoes off if you want to. And then we're going to go into our deeper stretches. And then we're going to go into, as I said, our elbows plank, side and front to really work those arms and abdominals all at the same time. Okay, 3 points of connection, neutral spine position, up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in. Breathing out, so abdominals in. Hinge the hips back, but lengthen that lumbar spine, draw the abdominals in. Rolling forwards. Good, this time we're going to hold that stretch. So the idea is to stretch the back of the calves, the thighs, the buttock muscles, your lower back. So just stretch as far as it's comfortable for you. Bend the knees, breathing in. Breathe out, draw the abdominals in. Straighten the legs, hinge the hips back. Feel that stretch there. Hold it for a few seconds. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten, alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Really push that hip back, but don't let the hips twist. Keep the pelvis level. Push the hip back, push the leg back. So you're getting a deeper stretch there. Breathing in, breathing out. Great. All right, turn your toes inwards for your deep muscle stretches. Bend, breathing in, breathing out. Straighten, draw the abdominals in. Bend and straighten, alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Stretch. Okay, turn the feet out. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Okay, and then alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, turn the feet to the front. Take the left leg out in front of you. Stretch the hips back. If you can reach, hold the end of your foot. Stretch the toes back. Turn the foot inwards and outwards. And the other one. Stretch the toes back and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Okay, abdominals in now. Walk your hands forward onto your mat and we'll just go into our downward dog stretch. So again, using the grips here if you want to, up to you. And the most important thing here is to stretch the spine and engage the shoulder blades. So chin retracted, no hunching the shoulders, shoulders back, shoulder blades back and down, and then stretching up from there. Hips up in the air, and try and get your heels down towards the mat. Come up onto the toes, breathe in, breathing out, abdominals in, stretching back, up, down, shoulder blades, arms, and then alternating. Have a look at your knees, make sure they're not rolling in. Knees should still be level with that second or third toe, and then follow that by your leg, your back, your arms, shoulder blades, abdominals in, forwards and back. Good. Okay, so as promised, we're going to do our plank on our forearms today and then go over into our side plank, which I'm going to give you different levels for. If you find it too much to do side plank on the forearms, you can always do the other one. We did that last Friday. It's another video is there. You can always do that if you want to. Doing your plank on your forearms is harder on your shoulders, harder on your core, your abdominals and your back, but it's easier on the wrists. So it's your choice. Okay, if it's too much, of course, you can always bring your knees onto the mat. So let's just try it first. So you want your forearms on the mat. Now do make sure the elbows aren't too far out like that, because you won't be able to support your body. So it's elbows under the shoulders, hands out in front here or slightly in like that, it's up to you. And you can do this forwards and back like this with your knees on the mat. If it's too much, draw the abdominals in. If you're able to, feet on the mat, and you're going to come up like this into your elbows plank or forearms plank. Now really draw the abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down, and then you're going to feel, but it's the whole body working here, arms, shoulders, abdominals, back muscles, legs. If it gets too much, come down onto the mat with the knees and come up again. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down. So you should feel this working the whole body. If it gets too much, just bend the knees, straighten, hold it. Okay, so from here, we're going to turn our body to the side, bring the left arm in a little bit, and we're going over into what we call our side plank. So body in a straight line, abdominals in, lift the hips up, take the arm up and over. Remember, if this is too much, I'm going to give you a beginner's level in a minute. And breathing in, breathing out, take the arm underneath, followed by your shoulder and your upper body a little bit. Coming up again, and this time we're going to take the arm towards the opposite knee, hips up and back. Okay, so repeat that. If it's too much, we can actually do it a slightly easier version. So we have the top leg on the floor like that, your bottom leg is bent like that, and then we can try and just lift the hips off first. Give that a go. That's it. And then if you find that's okay on the shoulder, hips up nice and high, slide the bottom leg away. Okay, so you're in this position, and you're sort of already there anyway. So the same exercise, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, but you can do it from that position. Okay, so we're going, if you're still doing the other one, we're going to come over back into our forearms plank, hold it there, abdominals in. If it's too much, bring the knees on the floor, and then we're going to go over to the other side. So bring the right arm in a little bit, turn the body so you're anchoring your feet. If you have the feet touching, it gives you a bit of an anchor. Hips up nice and high, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, breathing in, breathing out underneath. Take the upper body with you a little bit, draw the abdominals in, push the hips up, and then back, breathing in, breathing out underneath to the opposite knee. That's it. Now you can do that a couple of times. If it's too much, your sort of starter version, if you like, breathing in, breathing out, just lift the hips off and back. Next level, take the leg away, and then you're doing your side plank. From there, breathing in, breathing out exactly the same, but it's just like you're not doing it quite at such a hard level. Come back to the centre, so you're here or here, and then you can repeat that over again. Okay, how are you getting on? So you should really feel that working the arms and the shoulders, biceps and triceps as well, and obviously your core muscles. So it's one of those exercises that you don't have to do it for very long to work the whole body. So sort of great one to do if you're on holiday and you want to do a little bit of Pilates, a little bit of a workout. Okay, so relax from here, stretch the hips back, relax your arms, and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And relax, bring the hands down by the side of you if you find it comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, come back on all fours, and we're going rounding and retracting, breathing in, breathing out, and retract. Good, excellent. Okay, so we're going to do our rolling down, and then we're just going to add in some biceps and triceps as well for continuing our awesome arms theme for today. Okay. So in your normal position, bring the band down a little bit more if you need to help it supporting you, to support you. So if you want to add arms in, grab your weights again, or you can grab your exercise band. I'll give you some different options. And of course you can use the ball here if you're not quite ready to roll all the way back onto the mat. You can add your ball in here. Okay, so feet hip distance apart. Do make sure you're pushing out against your bands here. Try not to let the knees roll in, like that. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in, and you're going to roll back as far as it's comfortable, coming back up, abdominal squeeze the buttock muscles, breathing in, breathing out. A little bit further if you want to, and we'll work at your own level. Breathing in, breathing out, coming up. Good, and down abdominals. The important thing is when you come back up, is to squeeze the buttock muscles, draw the abdominals in. Okay, so we're going to add in some biceps and triceps here. So as we come back up, breathing in, breathing out, I want you to tuck the elbows into the waist, and you're going to bring the hands up to the shoulders. Okay, so if you want to only go down a little way, we can do it a little bit like that. That's it, breathing in, breathing out buttock muscles, abdominals. And if you want to add in, doing it with the band, it's exactly the same thing. Wind the band up, breathing in, breathing out, elbows tucked in, trying to bring the hands up to the shoulders. So you can do halfway down, the whole way down. See how it works the biceps here. Breathing in, breathing out, still squeeze the buttock muscles. There we go, all the way down, up to you. Work at your own level. Good. And then we can also work the triceps. It's quite difficult to do both arms at the same time. So have one hand here at your hip. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominal, so you don't have to go up and down on this one, just hold it there and take the arm behind you. Don't let the feet, if you're using the band, don't let the feet drop forward, you may lose the band. Breathing in, breathing out, extending the arm, breathing in, breathing out. So hand to the hip and taking it behind you. Can you feel that in the back of the arm? That's it, other side, breathing in, breathing out, extending. So continue with that if you want to, or said you can use the weights. So with the weights, we could do both at the same time, breathing in, breathing out, and then the other one was like that. That's it. Okay, work at your own level. So you can combine those actually. So we're here, coming up, good, and then you can take the arms back. If you're able to, you can take both arms out at the same time. Down, breathing in, breathing out, elbows tucked in, and lifting the arms up and back there. Okay, that's a little bit of an extra arm workout there. Hug your knees, nice deep breath in and out. Rounding the shoulder blades. Good. Okay, so roll back down. I'm going to go into our swimming, or opposite arm and opposite leg. So ball at the back of the head if you find it comfortable. Neutral spine position, feet hip distance apart. Oh dear. Sorry about this banging. It's the wind coming through the window and knocking off my paperweights. Okay, so here we are, breathing in, breathing out. Keep the chin level, opposite arm and opposite leg, lengthening, stretching, breathing in, breathing out. So remember, if you're joining me from one of my weights classes, or you want to work at the arms a little bit more, or a little bit more of intensity, you can add your light weights in here as well. Just adds a little bit more. As I said, intensity. You can work the shoulders and the arms a little bit more focused, and also you're going to work your abdominals a little bit more. So something to add in there if you want to. Stretching, lengthening. Press your back towards the mat to stop it arching. Breathing in, breathing out. Point the toe, flex the foot. Keep the chin tucked in so you're lengthening the back of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Both arms back at the same time. Good. Lengthen. And open the arms out to the side. And back. Focusing on your neutral spine position. Stretching, lengthening. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you're adding the weights in for your arms, same thing, opening out sideways. Breathing in, breathing out, or both arms back. Lengthening, stretching. Up to you. And then work up to your different levels. So feet up in your tabletop position. Breathing in, breathing out. Close that rib cage. Again, with or without the arms. Again, adding weights in here if you want to for a little bit more upper body workout. And then finally extending the leg fully. Lengthening, stretching. Breathing in. Make sure your back doesn't arch off the floor. Make sure the shoulder blades are pressed into the mat as well. So when you take the arms back, you're not hunching here. Lengthen, stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw those abdominals in. That's it. Okay, so I want you to keep the legs in this position. Again, you can add arms in if you want to. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're going to extend one leg away, not parallel with the floor, sort of halfway. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. If you find it's uncomfortable on your back, just take the leg a little bit higher, not so low. Close the rib cage, work those abdominals. Breathing in, breathing out. And then if you want to, you can add in your arms. That's it, for more intensity, or leave the arms by your side. And open the arms out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then the challenge is from here, because it's awesome arms and abs, this is awesome abs today. Extend both legs out, not parallel with the floor, sort of halfway, as long as you can keep your neutral spine position. If you find the back arching, just take the legs a little bit higher. So breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, close that rib cage. Again, you can add arms in if you want to, opening out, or you can just keep the hands by your side, there and back. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you want to add a little bit more intensity, okay, we can add in an abdominal curl with this, and then extend the legs out. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the abdominals in. If you find this too much, okay, just do both one at a time. There, curling up, one at a time. That's it. There, back, there. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. In and out. Now keep the head on the mat, or you can curl up. Take the legs up in the air. Now from there, okay, this is quite challenging, so only do it if you feel comfortable and you're able to, keeping your neutral spine position. So you're going to do a split leg position and bring it back up again. Okay, so if you've got the activation band, this is going to work your thighs, your legs really well as well. Breathing in, breathing out. So alternating. You can speed that up a little bit if you want to. Curl up a little bit further. And again, really works those abdominals. That's it. And then to finish off, reach up towards the feet, point the toes, flex the feet, reaching up. Remember, you're not reaching up from the floor, you're curling up here, and you're just reaching up a little bit more from there. Draw those abdominals in, there, good. Okay, and relax. Knees into the chest, hands underneath your thighs, and circle the hips around one way and the other way. That's it, and into your spine stretch. So arms out to the side, stretch the arms out, and you're going to roll your hips one way, head the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Keep your lumbar spine in neutral. So your back does come off the floor, but you're still drawing the abdominals in. So you're keeping your neutral spine position. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Lengthening. There. Great. All right, feet back on the mat. Oh, hands down by your side. And just relax the neck, relax your back, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Head side to side and up and down. Lengthening the back of the neck. Great. Okay, so we're going to finish off today with some hip circles. So for this one, we're going to do it front ways. So you take the leg up in the air, and we just start to circle the leg around. It works the hip joint. This also works the thigh. If you want to bring the band down a bit lower, okay, you're going to work a little bit harder here. Keep the circle quite small, slow and controlled. Abdominals in. If you want to work harder, as I said, bring the band down a little bit. Up to you. If you want to work even harder, you can stretch the other leg out along the mat. Again, up to you. Abdominals in, breathing in and out, and circling the leg round. And the other way. Abdominals in, small circles. Take a rest if you need to. That's it. And then we're going to lower the leg towards the floor. Make sure when you lower the leg, this doesn't, the other leg doesn't roll in. Point the toe, flex the foot, come back up. Breathing in, breathing out, and down. Flex that foot, draw the abdominals in, neutral spine position, down and back. Good. Okay, change legs, other leg, small circle. So this leg can be either bent, you can keep it straight. If you want to work a little bit harder. Okay, so this works your thighs, your pelvis, your buttocks, your lower back, your hip joint, mobility for the hip joint. So nice small circle, controlled. Abdominals in, keep your neutral spine position. And circle the other way. Breathing normally, keep the abdominals in. Okay. It looks quite easy after a while, particularly if you've got the activation band, you really are going to feel the legs working, your hip joint, your buttock muscles. Okay, lower the leg towards the floor and bring it up again. Breathing in, breathing out, down. Breathing in, keep the neutral spine position, get your abdominals in, down and up, down. Take a rest whenever you need to, down and up. As I said before, make sure, because you're moving this leg, you're not letting this knee roll in, keeping that level there, flex, bring it up, down and up. Okay, and relax. All right, I want you to take the activation band off now. Put it to one side. We're going to use that in a minute for our stretches. Grab your ankles. So take the hands in between the legs, draw the feet in towards you, turn the knees out to the side, and feel that stretch there. So hold that a few seconds, and I'm just going to put the music on for our final stretches and relaxation. Okay. Alright, so first of all we're going to go into our low back stretch. Okay, so nice and slowly. Stretch both legs out along the mat, on the floor. both arms up above the head. It's a big stretch through the length of the body. Stretch those arms, stretch those shoulders. Keep the chin tucked in. Stretch the legs, point the toes, flex the feet, lengthening through the whole body. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw that left leg in. Press your lower back into the mat. Grab the back of the thigh, draw the thigh in. And the object of this is you're stretching or lengthening your lower back. So you're pushing it a little bit more towards the mat than we do normally. Curl up if you want to. Point the toes, flex the feet, up to you. Just hold it for about 10 seconds longer. If you want to, if your back's feeling really tight. Point, flex, bring the leg up. Pressing your lower back into the mat. Point the toes, flex the feet. That's it. One more each side. Big stretch, lengthen through the whole of the body. Bring the leg in, press your lower back into the mat, curl up. Good, one more time. Great, okay. So finishing off with our deep stretches, grab your activation band or one of your rubber bands. And we're going to start off with our left leg. Wrap the band around your left foot. Right leg out along the mat, as long as you can keep your neutral spine position. Point the toes, flex the feet. And this is where you can work on your flexibility by adding a little bit more resistance there with the band. Draw it back a little bit further, wind it up a little bit more if you've got the rubber band. Point the toes, flex the feet, and then work on straightening the leg a little bit more, drawing it back a little bit further. Again, up to you. Point and flex. And then we're going to turn the leg inwards and outwards. So keep the foot flexed, return the leg inwards and outwards. Great, all right, hold the band in one hand, keep the foot flexed, take the left leg over to the right, your left hip's coming off the mat, and move that leg forwards and backwards. Keep the foot flexed, so you're getting that deep stretch in the bicep muscle, outer thigh. All right, bring the leg back, swap hands, move over a little bit. So keep the foot flexed. This time I want you to turn the leg outwards, keep the pelvis level so the back stays on the mat, and take the leg out as far as it's comfortable. And again, move that leg forwards and backwards. Keep the foot flexed, so you're using the band to draw the toes backwards. Good, all right. Bring the leg back. We're going to swap legs. We're doing exactly the same thing with the other leg. So wrap the band around your right foot, left leg out along the mat. Again, wind the band up as much as you need to. Point the toes of both legs, flex the feet of both legs. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. Add a little bit more resistance there if you want to, if you can, if you need to. Draw the leg back a little bit further as you become more flexible over the weeks. Okay, hold the foot in the flex position and turn the leg inwards and outwards. Okay, hold the band in one hand and take the right leg now over to your left. Keep the foot flexed and move that leg forwards and backwards. Move over a little bit. Get that leg over. That's it. Great. All right, bring the leg back. Swap hands. Keep the foot flexed. This time take the right leg out to the right. You want to turn the leg out a little bit so we get that stretch in the inner thigh. Keep the foot flexed for a deeper stretch and move that leg forwards and backwards. Great. All right, bring the leg back. And we're going to finish off with our hip stretch. Go left foot on the bent right knee. Keep the pelvis level, neutral spine position. Turn the leg out until you get a stretch in the inner thigh. Okay, change legs. Make sure you're not twisting the pelvis. You can always bring that leg up off the floor if you feel you need more of a stretch here. Great, okay, so finally into relaxation. So you can stay in this position on your back. You can go over into that child's pose position if you prefer that one. And legs bent, legs straight. Up to you. Hands by your side, across your chest, across your tummy. Up to you. Knees bent, legs straight, knees apart. Or you can vary it, mix it up a little bit. Okay, so think of relaxing the neck. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. You can tense them. And relax. Relax your back. Relax your hips, relax your legs. So you want no tension anywhere in the body. And then we're going to add in our Pilates breathing, our thoracic breathing. So deep breath in through the nose, ribcage expanding sideways. Holding it for a few seconds. Long slow breath out through the mouth, ribcage closing. Again, holding it for a few seconds. And repeat that sequence in your own time, focusing on breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, nice deep breaths. And as you breathe in, ribcage expanding sideways. And as you breathe out, ribcage closing. Alright, and then work on just holding those breaths a little bit longer. So your breathing slows down. You become more and more relaxed. Okay, we're going to slowly come back up. So roll over on all fours. Into your cat stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin under, opening the shoulder blades. Draw those abdominals in, close that rib cage. Let curl the hips under a little bit. If you want to, then breathe in, breathing out. As you breathe out, draw the abdominals in. Lift the chest. Shoulder blades back and down, lengthen through the spine. Again, rounding, lengthening, rounding, lengthening, and then coming back up into that downward dog stretch. Focus on stretching the arms, stretching the shoulders, stretching your spine, hips up in the air. Draw the shoulder blades back and down and try and straighten your legs, heels down towards the mat. And then alternate, bend one knee, straighten the other, followed by that stretch in the spine. Good. All right, walk your hands back up towards your feet. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, draw the abdominals in. All the way back up to your start position. Excellent. Focus on your posture, 3 points of connection, neutral spine position. Breathing in and out, relax the arms, just loosen those shoulders. And then both arms slightly behind you, reaching up, hands behind the head, breathing in, breathing out, and head forwards. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck, in the upper back. Great, okay, thank you for joining me today. So remember, I called this one today Awesome Arms and Abs because we focused on quite a bit with the arms, and we did our elbows plank and elbows side plank, which really does focus on the arms a lot more, very deep work in your arms, but also your abs as well, and your abdominals, and we did those advanced abdominals. So hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, any comments, do leave me a message. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye bye.